Hello and welcome to Q&A Thursdays. I'm your coach, Tanda Tanaboli. Let's begin. I had a falling out with one of my best friends. It took me a long time to get over the hurt. I saw her at a party a few days ago and all the negative feelings came back to me. How can I forgive her if I'm still hurt by her? That's a great question, and many people struggle with the issue of forgiveness. Just because you want to forgive doesn't mean you should not be hurt by the actions of the other person. Obviously, it was your friend and you had certain emotions and feelings and you had shared so much and you feel obviously betrayed by the actions of your friend. It doesn't mean that you're coming up with a solution to get your friendship back together. Forgiveness means that you want to release a very negative energy that you've been holding in and you're carrying it with you and it's affecting everything else in your life. You want to release that so you can move on, so you can do better, so you can be better. Forgiveness is not done because of the other person. Forgiveness is done because of yourself. The sooner you forgive, you can move on with a more positive life. And I do have some great tips here for you and don't want to keep you waiting, so let's get to it. Tip number 1, review the incident for yourself. What I mean by that is look at it from a bird's eye view this time without getting so much emotion and hurt and pain involved. Or another way you can do it is by imagining you're the third person and listening to both sides of the story. And that would give you a better understanding of the situation. Number 2, take your lesson. Anything that happens in life, any incident, I always make sure I take my lesson from it. Things that are happening around you, they're happening for a reason. The reason is not for you to be in pain, get more hurt. It's none of that. The reason for things happening around you is because you need to take a lesson from it. There is a lesson in all the incidents of our lives. So if you walk away from that incident just with pain and hurt, that means you've lost. You've lost the chance to find out what was the lesson in it for you. The greatest way that you can learn a lesson from any incident that happens around you is asking the right questions. What can I do better next time? Where did I go wrong? What could I have done better? Asking the right questions gets you the right answers, and the right answers deliver the lesson. There you go. Number 3, walk in their shoes. No one is perfect. No one. This doesn't mean that you have to get that person back into your life and accept them and just move on as if nothing has happened. Just trying to understand why they did what they did. Just to understand it from their point of view doesn't mean you have to accept it, but you have to understand it and you're able to let it go. Number 4, let it go in peace. Many people have come up to me asking how can they forgive someone who's no longer around. They've either passed away or they moved to another country or they no longer are in touch with them or see them. You have to realize that forgiveness does not mean that you have to see the person or communicate with them to be able to forgive them. This is again a process for you, not the other side. The sooner you begin the process of forgiveness, the sooner you're able to move on and start a new chapter in your life after the hurt and the pain. And remember, forgiveness takes time. You have to be patient. And this is all part of the process of self-love. I hope this was a good answer to your question. Please leave your comments and questions under the video. It would really help me serve you better. And I'm sure many people will benefit from your comments as well and your suggestions. And I can't wait to see you all next week for our next question. Until then, keep happy and healthy.